The dark arts of non-fey. A cursed technique bringing mutual ruin. The prince has been poisoned. Sister. The road to the underworld is cold. I won't be seeing you off. Buying. I treated you as my own sister. Yet you repay kindness with betrayal. Aren't you afraid my vengeful spirit will haunt you? Ah. Haunted by vengeful spirits? Oh, I'm so scared. Ha ha ha. Lan Fei. You murdered imperial kin, an unforgivable crime. Will you still deny it? Confess. Wamping's frail body couldn't withstand the poison. What does that have to do with me? How dare you, a lowly wretch, presume to judge me? So. It was you. You schemed to frame this palace. Who did you think it was? That dog who protected you, Wei Qingzhou. Ha ha ha. No. Impossible. I saw him with my own eyes. Enter the Qixing vault. This palace tried to win over that cur. But that stubborn Yanran refused to bend. I had no choice but to eliminate him. Though I never imagined you'd prove crueler than I. Executing him first. Ha ha ha. When you ruined my ceremonial robes. Had Wei Qingzhou not begged at Qixing Palace? Do you think your worthless life would have lasted this long? He took 30 heavy strikes. His legs broken. Just to spare your miserable existence. Ha ha ha. What use is a loyal servant? You trust no one. Once disloyal. Forever banished. Qingzhou. Our bond as mistress and servant ends today. Master. With our mistress gone, you must take care. Yu Qingyan. What good is imperial favor when facing death? Without a single loyal companion? After years in the harem's turmoil, how pitiful. To think. Only you attended my final moments. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Qingzhou. I regret it all. Given another chance, I'd never betray you. Wretched girl. You ruined Consort Rong's coronation robes. Dare to slack while kneeling in punishment. Sumomo. Make her kneel with the other seamstresses. I. Reborn? Defying orders? I'll beat you dead. That'll teach your laziness. Scream all you want, you little wench. Had enough? You ruin Consort Rong's robes. And dare resist me? You, what's this commotion? In the Imperial Garden? Qingzhou. Just disciplining servants, haha. Eunuch Qingzhou. So you're the maid who damaged the robes. Look up, let me see you. With such beauty, a servant's life seems wasted. Such fair features are wasted on menial work. Eunuch Qingzhou. I beg for justice. Yenner, serve Consort Roan well, and she'll treat you kindly. Though with your looks, you'd surely disrupt the harem. Execute her. Eunuch Qingzhou. Release her. Who do you think you are? Dare block Eunuch Qingzhou's path? Foolish girl. Ruining Consort Roan's robes. Not even 10 heads could save you. Why doesn't he look as kind as in our past life? Has rebirth altered fate? Eunuch, wait. I know who damaged the robes. Momo, come. Wretched girl. I'll tell Eunuch Qingzhou myself. Bai greets Eunuch Qingzhou. She claims you ruined the robes. Sister you. We were like family. Why frame me? Family, you say? What are you doing? Release me. The embroidery on Consort Roan's robes used cloud brocade thread. This special thread shimmers with iridescent powder. My hands bear powder traces. Does that prove my guilt? You handled the robes too. Your hands must also carry traces. Sumomo. Inspect her. Well. Impossible. Your ignorance of palace rules explains why after 4 years, you remain a lowly seamstress. You, imperial consorts, must fast and bathe for 3 days before coronation. Tomorrow's ceremony approaches. As lead seamstress presenting imperial garments, I too observed purification rites. The damage occurred this morning. If not your doing, then whose? Sumomo. You're our most senior seamstress. Surely you can determine who caused this damage. If uncertainty remains, summon all seamstresses. For Eunuch Qingzhou to inspect personally. Ah. No. Master, spare me. I beg for mercy. I panicked. I never meant. It was an accident. I changed clothes immediately. Eunuch Qingzhou. Grant me justice. By you. Last life I took blame as your sister. Yet you conspired with Consort Roan to destroy me. This life, I return your cruelty tenfold. I'll kill you. Enough. Tomorrow's ceremony must proceed flawlessly. If your seamstresses can repair the robes tonight, I'll overlook this incident. As head seamstress, you're capable. Rest assured, Eunuch Qingzhou, this servant will spare no effort. Should tomorrow bring further errors, your little life becomes forfeit. Thank you for saving our workshop. As for her after tomorrow, expel her from court. Understood. Ah. Help me. Get away. Ha. Yu Qingyan. I'm being banished from court. Satisfied? You viper. You reap what you sow. Blame only yourself. Expel me? Not so easily. Last life when robes were damaged, I provoked Consort wrong at Qishong Palace. Wei Qingzhou's aid. Won Emperor's sympathy. This life, he's useless. Feng Huaqi. Your Majesty, Yongchun Palace lies ahead. Since Wei Ping became pregnant. It's been long since I last visited Yongchun Palace. Had the Empress followed fate and born a prince, by now, he'd be 3 years old. Your Majesty mustn't grieve. The Empress watches from heaven. She'll surely bless Lady Wanping with a prince. Who's singing there? It's Jade Hall Spring. Self-pity. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Dragon Consort must have hired that Western troop. Lady Wanping grows impatient waiting ahead. I couldn't. Fate wrongs me. So I'll seize what's mine. Never thought another concubine could wear purple. With even a fraction of her grace. How dare you? Don't you know purple's forbidden in the harem? How dare you? Don't you know purple's forbidden in the harem? Forgive me, Your Majesty, this humble maid never meant to offend Long Yen. I learned my brother died of illness days ago. This song is my morning. Rise. Sibling bonds are precious. Thank you, Your Majesty. Why do you sing Jade Hall Spring? Your Majesty, I'm a court lady from Shui Workshop. It's a folk tune from my homeland. You're from Jiangnan. How does Your Majesty know? Jiangnan women move like water. Easy to recognize. The wind sharp. Return early to rest. You wretched girl, how did you ever catch the Emperor's eye? That? I owe our late Empress for that. You mean the one who died in childbirth 2 months after coronation? Back then, she used our homeland's Jade Hall Spring, dressed in plain white, to win imperial favor. White robes. You wear white now. Come to dance for His Majesty? Pity you're too late. As long as I draw breath, you'll never rise above me. By heaven's decree, the Emperor proclaims, Yu Qingyan, virtuous and kind, is granted 1 magnolia plant and silk brocade, named Noble Lady Lan. residing in Suiyu Palace. Thank your majesty's grace. Rise, noble Lady Lan. These magnolias are tribute from the western regions, the only ones in the capital. Tend them well. The emperor's gift shall be cherished. Yu Qingyan. You dare. Dare what? What are you? To address this consort so? Sumomo. This old servant is here. Why haven't you left the palace? Are you aged? Or simply blind? If so, you've no place in showy workshop. Spare me, noble Lady Lang. I'll have this blind fool expelled tomorrow. Noble Lady Lang. Mercy, noble Lady Lang. Mercy, noble Lady Lang. My lady. I'll make you struggle. I'll make you struggle. You deserve my fate. This servant takes leave. Eunuch Qingzhou, wait. My mother gave me this. It's somewhat valuable. Please accept it, Eunuch Qingzhou. Noble Lady Lan reached this station through her own merit. I take no undeserved rewards. Besides, this orange hue, even lowly eunuchs would scorn it. If Eunuch Qingzhou dislikes it, return it. Why humiliate me? Ah. My tongue needs disciplining. Give it back. My lady. Once given, I'll keep it. May you climb ever higher. Bathed in riches. I take my leave. Vile flatterer. Having chosen this path, my lady, never look back. Ah. This maid greets Eunuch Qingzhou. Where are you rushing off to? Ah. This maid greets Eunuch Qingzhou. Where are you rushing off to? Ah. Sumomo ordered me to leave before the gates close. Yet I've just heard showy workshop reports. Noble Lady Lan's belongings are missing. Eunuch Qingzhou. These are all my possessions. What does Wei Qingzhou mean by this? Having chosen this path, my lady, never look back. Isn't that Consort Rong's cat? If leaving the palace, why take this remote gate? Guilty conscience? No. I stole nothing. Ha. Be grateful you lived this long. Who's there? Who? I always knew Wei Qingzhou was no saint. He's like me. Noble Lady Lan arrives most opportunely. Under the emperor's nose, you scheme. Does Eunuch Qingzhou confess? My lady, meddling risks. Burning yourself. Help me gain favor, Eunuch Qingzhou. And Beiying's death shall remain. My secret. Refuse. And we both fall. Lose-lose. Noble Lady Liang, you're not from Jiangnan. Why say that, eunuch Qingzhou? Jiangnan's soil doesn't grow magnolias like you. Outrageous. Though a fourth-rank noble lady, I'll not endure a eunuch's insolence. This servant misspoke. I'll be consort, nay, imperial noble consort. Do you understand? Perfectly. Since you understand, will you? You can't even mind a cat. What use are you to me? Out. Yes. Sister, don't anger yourself. Hu Bao's clever. He'll find his way back. Silver tongue. No wonder you've the emperor's favor. And a prince so early. Sister flatters me. None rival your beauty. Though I hear His Majesty recently ennobled a maid. A maid? What noble? Are the new court ladies all dead? They say at Fenghua Pool. She sang Jade Hall Spring, using the late Empress as her stepping stone to seduce His Majesty. Such audacity. Hard to fathom. Greetings, Consort Rong, Lady Wanping. We were just discussing what beauty could capture His Majesty's eye. Now I see, truly peerless. Wanping's tongue drips honey. Moments ago praising my beauty. Sister, you're the peony, queen of flowers. This noble lady lawn is more, secluded valley orchid. In my past life, I wasn't close with this Wanping, but seeing her today, she's not as innocent and demure as the rumors say. By the way, I heard His Majesty gifted you a magnolia. Magnolias are His Majesty's favorite flower. It seems His Majesty cherishes you deeply. Truly? I wonder if you'd allow us to admire it and feast our eyes. His Majesty has arrived. His Majesty has arrived. What are my beloved consorts discussing so animatedly? Your Majesty. We were hoping to visit Noble Lady Land's Magnolia. Your Majesty, today is the Dragon Boat Festival. The young energy is at its peak, perfect for restoration. Knowing Your Majesty's recent state affairs have been taxing, I specially prepared this calming sachet. Present it. Excellent. My beloved consort. Your Majesty, the magnolia you gifted me sprouted new buds yesterday. Your magnolia blooms at such an auspicious time. Since the Empress passed, this magnolia hasn't produced new shoots until now. Your Majesty, this is an auspicious sign. Auspicious? If it's auspicious, let's all go see it together. How could this happen? The orchid was perfectly fine earlier. This magnolia is His Majesty's favorite. Noble Lady Lawn, is this how you care for it? Noble Lady Lawn, you've truly disappointed His Majesty. Your Majesty, orchids require expert care. Noble Lady Lan lacks experience. Please reconsider punishment. Where did this cat Fubao come from? Fubao. I've been searching everywhere for you. Your Majesty. Perhaps Fubao's mischief damaged the orchid. Eunuch Qingzhou, what are you implying? Fubao is always well behaved. Why would she suddenly enter Noble Lady Lan's courtyard to nibble flowers? This servant speaks out of turn. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Consort Rong. What if this beast had harmed the royal heir? I beg forgiveness. You can't control a mere animal yet aspire to manage the harem? Confined to Qiqiao Palace for 3 days. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Remove this beast at once. You're saying someone tampered with the magnolia? That orchid was sabotaged? Though it's beyond repair, someone must take the blame. His Majesty's favorite fragrance. Knowing Your Majesty's recent state affairs have been taxing, I specially prepared this calming sachet. Present it. Excellent. Your most thoughtful, beloved consort. Noble Lady Lan. Though not directly at fault, your negligence remains. Copy scriptures 100 times. Understood. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Noble Lady Lan, don't resent His Majesty. He fears for the royal heir's safety. My poor stewardship caused this. I deserve punishment. I shall take my leave now. Since conceiving, spring fatigue weighs heavy. Visit Yongchun Palace when you're free, sister. I'd be honored, sister. In my past life, all royal heirs perished, except Wamping's prince. That woman is formidable. My hawthorn cakes are surely better than consort Rong's. To please His Majesty, I studied daily in the imperial kitchen. Yet he still mocked me. Now, the flavor's perfected. But Noble Lady Liang schemes cleverly. A mere sachet cost consort Rong His Majesty's favor. Your Highness, how did you know consort Rong would present a sachet today? Merely coincidence. You're the palace's finest embroiderer. With the Dragon Boat Festival approaching, craft a sachet for me. Understood. But credit goes to Eunuch Qingzhou's assistance. A lone woman couldn't achieve this. Eunuch Zhou, don't just stand there. We're among friends. Try my freshly made hawthorn cakes. You simply must taste them. Your Highness. If I may recall, you couldn't make these before? The mistress forbade servants from eating. Her less successful attempts Could His Majesty prefer savory flavors? Look at these cakes. My hands are scalded red. In this fleeting world, hawthorn cakes are northern delicacies. Your Highness being southern, how did you master them? I adore sweets. A former embroidery tutor taught me. With summer approaching, they're perfectly refreshing. Noble Lady Lan, Consort Wanping requests your presence. I'll visit Yongchun Palace to chat with Sister Wanping. Understood. Though these cakes cut through richness, too much harms digestion. Eunuch Qingzhou, you may have the rest. Grateful for your Highness's generosity. Foolish girl. Ruining Consort Rong's ceremonial robe. Not even 10 heads would save you. Eunuch, wait. I know who damaged the robe. That orchid was sabotaged. Though beyond repair, someone must shoulder blame, not you. This His Majesty's favorite fragrance. This lifetime, my little orchid has finally blossomed. So sweet. Copying scriptures cramped my hand. Thank you for your concern, sister. What's that fragrance? Sister means the sachet? Its aroma is quite distinctive. Coming from a perfumer family, I excel in blending scents. This sachet was meant for His Majesty that day, but its exquisite embroidery might have overshadowed Consort Rong. Consort Rong's status is exalted. Naturally, a minor consort like me can't compare. Carrying this refreshes the mind. I gift it to you today as a welcoming present. My gratitude, sister. No need for thanks. I recently acquired hibiscus tea. Let's savor it together. Delightful. As summer nears, only my homeland's pastries truly refresh. Eunuch Jingzhou, sit and taste some. Ha! This servant dares not share your Highness's seat. My clan's prestige. Noble Lady Lan must be gloating. Noble Lady Lan is likely sipping tea with Wanping now. I despise such opportunistic snakes. Don't think Wanping's pregnancy protects her. I'll claw that vixen's face to shreds. Calm yourself, your Highness. Why? Waste anger on a minor consort? My father and brothers earned glory. In this harem, I fear no one. But with the Empress position vacant, and Wanping pregnant, she might dare challenge me. Your Highness, if this royal heir were to disappear, Your Highness, are you unwell? Sister, what's wrong? It's nothing, really. Little prince, he's kicking me again. As long as you're alright, sister. Oh. I almost forgot. This hibiscus tea is exceptionally refreshing. You must try it, sister. Your Highness, these pastries were sent by Lord Chichong. Consort Rong's hawthorn cakes are unparalleled. Normally, even His Majesty rarely gets to enjoy them. Today we're truly fortunate. They pair perfectly with hibiscus tea. Sister? What's wrong, Your Highness? Are you unwell? What did you give me to drink? Hibiscus tea. Combined with the sachet I gifted you. When mixed together, they form the most potent aphrodisiac. No wonder. You'll be enjoying this. My lady instructed me. Forgive my betrayal. Ha ha ha. Don't scream, worthless concubine. Serving me is your privilege. Help. Wei Qingzhou. I regret this. I know. But. You're scolding me? Though once favored, she'd become a scourge upon the harem. Got you now. Summon eunuch Zhou. How could I bear to lose you? I just don't want you. If you were dragged into this filthy harem, I'd eliminate every obstacle for you. Lutsai, you framed me. Soon I'll be imperial consort. Do you understand? This servant understands. I can't refuse. Even if this is a dream. If my secret is exposed, if I die by your hand again, I won't regret it. Truthfully, long ago, I became yours. Consort, where's this eloquent oriole you mentioned? Your Majesty, just ahead. Who's there? Ah. Identify yourself. Rise. Rise quickly. Yenner. Emperor. Is this your surprise for me? Calm your wrath, Your Majesty. I knew nothing of this. Drag them out. Execute them all. Spare us, Your Majesty. My lady. Save me, my lady. My lady. The maid is dead. Is this how you manage Yongchun Palace? Your Majesty, I. What's happening to me? Greetings, Your Majesty. Why are you here? Where else should I be? Ha ha ha. Qingzhou. What's wrong? Qin Chichao. I think. Aphrodisiac. Your Majesty, today I invited noble Lady Lan for tea. But why was she with eunuch Qingzhou? Your Majesty. I was drinking tea with Wanping today. Suddenly I felt abdominal pain. I tried returning to my quarters when I encountered eunuch Qingzhou. Hearing of trouble here, I came to investigate. Is this true? Your Majesty. Third Prince, I didn't ask you. You speak. Your Majesty. I came to Yongchun Palace today to deliver new scripts to Consort Wanping. There I met noble Lady Lan. Never imagined such scandal here. You. Ah. Your Majesty. The pain. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Consort Wanping shows signs of miscarriage. What did Consort Wanping consume today? I had tea with Wanping. Wanping ate hawthorn cakes. Hawthorn cakes? Your Majesty, today Qishan Palace sent over hawthorn cakes. Hawthorn cakes are cold-natured. Most dangerous for pregnancy. How could she eat them? Your Majesty. Have Qingzhou fetch the evidence. Let this servant examine. This is Consort Rong. Do you confess? Your Majesty. What crime have I committed? Qingzhou. Yes. Calm your anger, Your Majesty. With summer approaching, I made hawthorn cakes to share with my sisters. What crime is this? Still lying? Tell her what's inside. As the imperial physician said, Consort Rong's hawthorn cakes contained apricot. Hawthorn cakes mixed with apricot kernel powder. Apricot powder induces miscarriage, causing Consort Wanping's condition. You old fool. Lies. How could apricot powder be in these cakes? This? Why is there trickery here? I thought Consort Rong cared for her sisters. Never imagined. You plotted against me. Silence. The evidence is irrefutable. How dare you frame noble Lady Lan? Your Majesty. No. I'm innocent. Poisonous witch. The Wei clan remains restless, plotting against my heir. Does your Ma family think military merits make you above even your emperor? I'm wrongly accused. Consort Rong. For harming my heir. I strip you of consort rank, demoted to commoner. Noble Lady Lan. Harlot. You'll pay for this. Take her away. Your Majesty. No. Your Majesty. Your strategy prevails. You knew Consort Rong would send cakes. And used this servant. What a loyal dog you are. I meant to use Consort Rong to deliver tainted cakes, cause Wanping minor harm and overthrow her. But you added extra ingredients, nearly killing her child. The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. Ah. Greetings, eunuch Qingzhou. In such a hurry? Where are you going? Consort Rong ordered me to deliver cakes to Yongchun Palace. Are these truly hawthorn cakes? Yes, see. Indeed they are. Proceed. Consort wrong meant to weaken Wanping, but brought ruin upon herself. Hibiscus tea and hidden incense. Every step calculated. Wanping played her part well. Without you today, I might have fallen to her schemes. You deceived me. You're not truly. Not what? Not what? What a cunning dog you are. This servant belongs to you now. Scold or beat me. I'll accept. Even if you weep. Silence. No wonder you vile woman. I underestimated her. What a clever scheme of using others to do your dirty work. Noble consort Rome, that fool, thinks she's so clever. Little does she know. She's just been used as someone's weapon. Now that she's been demoted, she's only reaping what she sowed. Your Highness, you must take your medicine, if not for yourself then for the young prince. Your Highness. What's the point of drinking more? The royal physician said this pregnancy was unstable from the start. This child was barely saved through tremendous effort. Keep close watch on Siyu and Yuguang. If I lose this child, I'll make sure someone joins us in death. Do you know? I don't. You do. I don't. Wei Qingqing. I regret it. I know. But you're being mean to me. The truth is, long ago, I was already yours. You dog of a servant. Could he possibly be deceiving me too? To Qingzhou. To Qingzhou. Your Highness, why take your anger out on the flowers? You wretched servant. Are you trying to scare someone to death? Why so nervous, Your Highness? This servant won't bite. That day's events. I still remember. Your Highness remembers? This servant thought you wouldn't admit it. Wei Qingqing, do you admit your crimes? This servant admits his crimes. First crime, violating palace regulations. Second crime, offending Your Highness. So what will Your Highness do with me? I only want to ask you one thing. Do you remember when we first met? Greetings, eunuch Qingzhou. Which palace do you serve in? I'm a court lady from the embroidery workshop. You may call me Yenner. Yenner. Look up. What a pretty face. But in this desolate place, no matter how well you dance, the emperor won't come. I dare not aspire to His Majesty's favor. My homeland is a tribe in the northwest. Every Qixi festival, our tribe's maidens perform the Zhixian dance. For their beloved. Do you have a sweetheart? And not yet. You don't remember. You don't remember at all. You dog of a servant, I'm the one asking questions here. Speak. Your memory fails you, Your Highness. It was at the embroidery workshop. Matron Sue had punished you severely. Ah, that pitiful little face of yours is still fresh in this servant's memory. So in this rebirth, I'm all alone. Does Your Highness have other questions? What are you getting so close for? Well, why are you closing your eyes, Your Highness? Your Highness should refrain from toying with hearts. How dare you tease me, you dog? Stop it. You saw this with your own eyes? With my own eyes, Your Highness. Eunuch Qingzhou was getting handsy with noble Lady Lan. Could it be that Wei Qingzhou is a fake eunuch? Roselle mixed with rosemary makes a potent aphrodisiac. Without coupling with a man, the victim dies from the poison. Yu Chenyan clearly took the drug that day. Yet today she appears completely unaffected. There must be something fishy here. There must be something amiss. What if eunuch Qingzhou wasn't properly purified? If noble Lady Lan has been intimate with him, her entire clan could be executed. Fakes can't stay hidden. And truth can't be concealed. Whether he's a fake eunuch will be revealed with one examination. Let's see how you die this time. Qingzhou. Has His Majesty's health improved these days? Reporting to Master, his condition remains unchanged. The Emperor hasn't summoned any concubines recently. The records in the eunuch registry are gathering dust. With noble Consort Roan out of favor, and Consort Wanping pregnant, with the imperial heir, noble Lady Lan is now most favored. Have you seen this new mistress? Yes. A remarkable woman. Qingzhou, now that you serve beside His Majesty, mind your words and actions. Greetings, Chief Eunuch Fu. Greetings, Eunuch Qingzhou. Oh, isn't this Qing'er from Yongchun Palace? What instructions does Consort Wanping have? Eunuch Qingzhou, the silk sent yesterday seems to be a mistake. Her Highness requests your presence to examine it. This servant will come at once. Qingzhou, Consort Wanping carries the imperial heir. Serve carefully. Don't forget to meet me at the eunuch registry to organize the records. The harem. The winds are changing. Guards. Drag this dog servant away. 30 strikes, at once, Your Highness. This servant doesn't know why he's being punished. Does eunuch Qingzhou truly not know? Since the late Empress passed, purple has been forbidden in the harem. Yet you delivered purple brocade to my Yongchun Palace. Are you trying to frame me? Your Highness, please calm your anger. This servant doesn't know how the purple brocade ended up in Yongchun Palace. Eunuch Qingzhou, are you suggesting I'm falsely accusing you? This servant wouldn't dare. Why are you standing there? Drag him away immediately. Yes. Your Highness, have mercy. Your Highness, the Deputy Chief Eunuch requests an audience. The Deputy Chief must be here to curry favor. Now that you're favored, Let him enter. At once. Chief Eunuch Fu is Wei Qingzhou's mentor. In my past life, after I harmed Wei Qingzhou, he made my life miserable. His sudden appearance now can't be coincidence. Greetings, noble Lady Lan. Speak your business, Deputy Chief. Sun Yumo is trusted. Speak freely. Your Highness, please save Qingzhou. What happened? This morning Qingzhou was summoned by Qing'er from Yongchun Palace, claiming the silk sent to Consort Wanping had issues. Qingzhou and I agreed to meet at the eunuch registry. But he never arrived. So Wanping suspects Qingzhou's identity. Is Matron Su still eager to inspect? Eager indeed. Come. Accompany me to Yongchun Palace to deal with those blind fools. At once. "20 strikes delivered." The eunuch wouldn't make a sound. 20 strikes delivered. The eunuch wouldn't make a sound. Who knew a mere eunuch could show such masculine fortitude? This servant erred. This servant accepts punishment. Ah! How careless! Why is the eunuch still clothed in this sweltering heat? If flesh bonds to fabric, the damage would be severe. Strip his pants at once. Your Highness, this servant's body is filthy, unworthy of your gaze. This is for your own good, eunuch Qingzhou. Unless. What shameful secret is eunuch Qingzhou hiding? Strip his pants off now. Stop right there. Who dares to move? What are you doing here, noble Consort Lan? What am I doing? Naturally, I'm here to teach these blind fools a lesson. Sumomo is present. Qing'er belongs to our Yongchun Palace. Your Tsuiyu Palace has no right to discipline her. This lowly maid swapped the embroidered fabric, intended as tribute to Tsuiyu Palace, framing eunuch Qingzhou. How dare I not punish her? How dare you slander me? This purple brocade was bestowed upon me by His Majesty. Seize this thieving wretch at once. I'd like to see who dares touch her. Why would His Majesty gift brocade to a concubine? Everyone knows. Only Empress Xian and noble Consort Lan may wear purple. His Majesty decreed. This purple brocade is exclusively for noble Consort Lan. What? Impossible. Take this wench away. Drag her out. Yes. My lady. My lady. I've been wronged. Someone save me. A newly titled noble consort, daring to cause trouble in my Yongchun Palace? Why? Because His Majesty favors me. You witch. Consort Wan. Done pretending? This frantic temper of yours hardly matches your reputation for virtue. Consort Wan. Anger harms your health. If not for yourself, consider the prince in your womb. Ha! It seems my suspicions were correct. This insignificant maid has noble Consort Lan storming into Yongchun Palace. Eunuch Qingzhou. Must be vitally important to you. You can protect him today. But can you shield him forever? Remember your place. My place? Let me remind you, sister. When beating a dog, mind its master. Eunuch Chinjo doesn't answer to me. He serves His Majesty. Humph. Let's go. Calm yourself, my lady. His Majesty awaits Eunuch Chinjo's report. We'll take our leave now. Scram. Can nothing change this fate? You ruined my plums. If Wei Qingzhou hadn't begged at Qishang Palace, you think you'd still be breathing? He took 30 lashes. That broke his legs. To spare your wretched life. Ha 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 ha. In my past life, Qingzhou suffered under Consort Rong's wrath. Now Consort Rong has fallen from grace. And in this life, Consort Wan torments me. Everything has changed. Yet he's trapped in the same cycle. The greatest variable was myself all along. I refuse to accept this. I won't accept it. Virtue corrupted. Using witchcraft to curse the palace. Plotting against the prince sentenced to poison. Why, when I dominated the harem, did I meet such an end? Why? And why couldn't a lifetime of favor protect those I love? I won't accept your refusal. When I grow old, will be my cane? Yes, yes. This servant will always support your highness. I must rise quickly through the ranks to repay this debt. No regrets once the piece is played. This time, I will win. Persist in your folly, and tomorrow your head will roll. That consort isn't to be trifled with. Master, you tell me to let go. But can you release your own burdens? Empress. Vice Chief Eunuch, you've come. I'll never repeat my master's mistakes. Failing to protect one's beloved. Noble Consort Lan invaded Yongchun Palace? The whole court is buzzing. They say Consort Wan's maid swapped the brocade meant for Tsuiyu Palace. Purple brocade. His Majesty dotes on that little minx. Even I never received such favor. Consort Wan is livid. She's been visiting Yongchuan Palace daily. That prince of hers. faces troubled times. I've long despised. Consort wants false virtue. Let villains battle villains. Their feud suits me perfectly. If the prince's fate is uncertain, I'll simply add fuel to the fire. Ha. Ha 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 ha. First servants fornicating, now destroying imperial jade. Yongchun Palace grows more lawless by the day. What think you of noble consort Lan? Noble consort Lan. She's virtuous and kind-hearted. Quite admirable. Forgive my presumption, consort 1. Shall I arrange her for tonight's summons? Yes. I'll notify the records office. Congratulations, noble consort Lan. I'll rely on Chief Eunuch Fu's guidance. You flatter me. Your success comes from your own merits. May your favor grow ever stronger. Rising step by step. My thanks, Chief Eunuch. Noble consort Lan. Allow me some advice. In my decades here, I've seen countless consorts blaze brightly, only to die forgotten in the cold palace. You're clever. Self-preservation brings longevity. Enduring favor. I understand. I take my leave. Why have you come? If my lady objects, I consent. This is my lady's will. Wei Qingzhou. What do you see in me? You've wandered life alone, without companionship. In my existence, I'd brave imperial wrath, risk death and disgrace for whom? Do you truly not know? My heart shatters. Must we revisit the past? Not for anyone. Could you truly be unaware? But I must become the favored consort, therefore. You've never truly cared for me? In this harem, the only truth is my ambition. Ha 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 ha. In life, when His Majesty visits, I've prepared a new dance. Qingzhou. Perhaps dragging you into this was wrong. This path is too bitter. In this life, I'll walk it alone. My homeland lies northwest in Bolu City. Each Chicha festival, our tribal maidens perform the Zhixian dance for my beloved to see. Does Pinger have someone in her heart? Not yet. But now I do. Good. Your Majesty. In the north lives a beauty, peerless and alone. One glance topples a city, another topples a kingdom. The emperor ordered her burial. Today, I hold my family in my hands. My life is complete. Your Majesty, today is the Qixi festival. This immortal dance was performed especially for Your Majesty. It pleases me greatly. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, what's all this commotion? This servant has urgent news. If you offend the holy general, how many heads do you have to lose? What are you arguing about? Your Majesty, Consort Wanping suddenly showed signs of miscarriage. This servant dared to interrupt, begging Your Majesty to check on her. What happened? Didn't the imperial physician just prescribe tonic? Your Majesty, Sister Wanping nearly lost the child. Her body must have suffered damage. The imperial heir comes first. I'll endure my pain. Your understanding nature makes this unfair to you. How is Wanping's condition, Your Majesty? Since Consort Wanping's last injury, she's been severely anemic. This old servant fears complications during childbirth. How dare you delay? Find a solution immediately. Calm your anger, Your Majesty. My ancestors had an unconventional remedy, but, they say, it requires human flesh as medicine. Human flesh? Your Majesty. If human flesh is required, I'd rather die in agony. Using human flesh as medicine is indeed improper. Are there no other methods? Your Majesty, I'll donate my flesh for Wanping's medicine. Your Majesty, please reconsider. Using human flesh as medicine may damage Your Majesty's reputation. The imperial heir's safety concerns the dynasty itself. I'll offer my own body. Sister, may I draw your blood? This blade will scar your skin. Even healed, the mark will remain. How will you serve His Majesty afterward? Your Majesty, since my appointment, my body has belonged to you. Compared to my safety, the imperial heir's life matters more. Eunuch Qingzhou. Bring the blade. Noble Lady Lan volunteers her flesh. I grant permission. Eunuch Qingzhou. Proceed. As you command. The divine wields the blade. Mortal flesh burns like fish, until the final moment. Who can claim victory? The divine wields the blade. Mortal flesh burns like fish, until the final moment. Who can claim victory? Nyo nyo. Nyo nyo. The consort's wounds are dressed. Thank you, physician. Your Majesty, I shall take my leave. My hands bear bloodstains. I fear disturbing Your Majesty. I beg leave to withdraw. Escort her back to the palace. Eunuch Chinjo keeps watching me. Do flowers bloom upon my head? My lady. If you seek victory, there are countless methods. Why torture yourself? Is it worth it? Chinjo. Don't you know fortune favors the bold? If you don't be ruthless to yourself, others will be crueler to you. My lady. You needn't suffer so. Whether Wanping or Consort roam, name who you want dead. This servant will eliminate them. Eliminate them? With just your power? My lady. You don't trust me. Wei Qingzhou, our master-servant bond, ends today. Our master-servant bond, today, is severed. I keep no useless servants. My lady. When I'm gone, please take care. By decree of heaven, the emperor proclaims. Noble Lady Lan demonstrates virtue, henceforth titled Consort Lan, kowtow in gratitude. My lady. As you wished. The winding path. Silent struggle. Never releasing control. This is how I preserve myself. What? That Yu Qingyan became Consort Lan? My lady, that medicine made Wanping's condition worsen, but noble Lady Lan donated flesh to save her. Donated her flesh? I underestimated her. She's ruthless. Even willing to harm herself. She cannot remain. Get out of my sight. Sister, now that you're demoted, I genuinely pity you. Spare your false concern. Out. All because of that Yu Qingyan. I've heard. She donated flesh to save you. Sister, she's now Consort Lan. Traded flesh for a consort title. Such ruthlessness. If we sisters don't unite, she'll dominate the harem. How dare she? I have a plan. To regain His Majesty's favor. Would sister consider it? Fine, if you refuse. I'll take my leave. Wait. Explain your plan. This. Consort Lan opposing us. Is like moths to a flame. Seeking her own destruction. Qingzhou. How long have you served? My lady, I came at 10. 10 years now. Then you know. I despise two-faced traitors. Recognize these hawthorn cakes? I do. Your favorite delicacy. Also Consort Lan's favorite. Treacherous dog. Shall I make you disappear today? My lady. Backstabbing cur. Daring to collude with Consort Lon against me. What offense have I committed? My lady. Only eunuch Chinjo touched those cakes. This is unjust. Consort Lon visited that day. She didn't know you sent the cakes. Still protecting her at death's door? Pathetic. This love token from Consort Lon? My lady, you mistake. From the embroidery workshop. When Bain was expelled. I found this contraband. This greedy servant. Kept it secretly. Lies. Wanping was right about you. Colluding in secret with that wench Yu Chenyan. Mutual devotion. Your Highness. If you wish to kill this servant, just do it. How dare you slander Consort Lan's jade purity? If not for you, how could a lowly palace maid like her have climbed to her current position? Consort Lan's present status is entirely his doing. Are you implying this consort is inferior to her? Then let me tell you. We Ma family descendants would rather shatter like jade than remain whole as a tile. I heard Chief Eunuch Fu brought you into the palace. You were like father and son. He must have known. You weren't properly castrated. If I report this to His Majesty, then the Emperor will surely punish him severely. Your Highness. Your Highness. All of this was done by this servant alone. I beg for your mercy. Spare the Deputy Chief Eunuch. How noble of you. This consort offers you a path to survival. This servant doesn't understand, besides dying in atonement. What other path remains for me, Hong Lu? Plant this blackbone lotus root in Jade Palace. If Consort Lon isn't dead within 3 days, you will be. To live or die. The choice is yours. To live or die. The choice is yours. This servant will serve your Highness faithfully. Get out. Your Highness, why not just tell His Majesty? And have those adulterers executed immediately? After all this time by my side, you're still so foolish. No wonder you were framed. That dog of a servant kept denying any connection to that wretch throughout. If we tell His Majesty now, he'll take all the blame. Before I've had my revenge. While that harlot still enjoys imperial favor. Without concrete evidence. His Majesty won't believe me. Wanping leaked information to your Highness. With ill intentions. She's using me as her weapon. How dare she? Go watch them. When Wei Qingzhou plants the blackbone lotus root in Jade Palace. If successful, both Wanping and that Lon wretch shall die. In my past life after being named Consort Nan, noble Consort Shen immediately took action, framing me with the 5 grains red rat curse. Now that I've ascended to consort rank, I must strike first. Has your Highness been well lately? The wound on my arm has scabbed. Since Xening saved the young prince, Jade Palace has received endless rewards. Wei Qingzhou came. Yes. He was just here, brought gold and jeweled hairpins. But left in haste after leaving them. Your Highness, it's done. This maid saw eunuch Qingzhou burying the blackbone lotus root in Jade Palace. Let's go to the Hall of Mental Cultivation and demand justice from His Majesty against Wei Wanping. The Emperor arrives. We greet your Majesty. Search the premises. Your Majesty, what's happening? Consort Nan. Do you know that practicing dark witchcraft in the imperial harem carries a death sentence? Is this a capital offense? Your Majesty. This concubine would never harm you. Consort Lan, why so quick to defend yourself? The truth will soon be revealed. Even if your Majesty finds this. Your Majesty. Consort Nan's immoral conduct, using dark arts to curse the palace and harm the prince, demands immediate execution. Consort Lan, do you know what this is? Your Majesty, please investigate. Someone must be framing your humble concubine, placing this cursed root in Jade Palace. Consort Nan. Even if you hate me, the prince is innocent. Your Majesty. You must deliver justice for this concubine. No wonder since Wanping's pregnancy, the prince has suffered mishaps. So it was Consort Lan cursing the child. Enough. See what's written here. Your Majesty. This consort has something to report. Your Majesty. This servant deserves death. It was I who followed Consort Rong's orders to plant this cursed root in Jade Palace and curse Consort Lan. You dog. How dare you slander this consort? Your Majesty. This concubine is innocent. Wei Qingzhou is a fake unit. He assaulted Consort Lan and framed me. I insist this was Consort Lan's scheme. Why would she invite me to investigate Jade Palace? If she cursed herself? Is she a fool? Your Majesty. This concubine is innocent. Your Majesty. I never imagined Consort Rong's hatred ran so deep to employ such vile witchcraft. Sister Wanping would sacrifice her own flesh to protect the prince. Yet you believed Consort Rong's lies? Your Majesty. This concubine only worries for the prince's safety. If you truly cared for the prince, you'd remain quietly in Eternal Spring Palace, not come to Jade Palace to spectate. This concubine admits her fault. Consort Rong. Do you confess? Your Majesty. This concubine is innocent. I'm innocent. Your Majesty. Wronged. Wrong. You repeatedly summoned Wei Qingzhou to your chambers. Did you think His Majesty wouldn't know? I gave you chances. Yet you remained unrepentant. Harming the prince. Colluding with concubines. From today, confined to the cold palace. Your Majesty. No. Drag her away. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Wei Qingzhou. As a eunuch, you meddled in harem affairs, conspired with palace women. Do you confess? This servant confesses. For your years of service, I grant you dignity in death. Cinnabar poison. Thank you, Sovereign. Long live your Majesty. Take care, Your Highness. You've lived a lonely life, with no one by your side, but in my life, I chose to defy fate, for one person, risking death, defying the world without fear. Not for anyone. Does Your Highness truly know nothing? But this consort must become the master. Ah. Qingzhou, I was wrong. The guilty servant Wei Qingzhou practiced dark witchcraft, cursed Consort Nan, disrupted the palace, deserves death 1,000 times over. Cinnabar poison. Wait. Dog. What's wrong with your leg? It's nothing, Your Highness. This clumsy servant wasn't watching his step. I forbid you to limp. When I grow old, will be my walking stick? Yes, yes. This servant will cling to the jade pillars as he walks. Take care of yourself. Jincheng. Your Highness. Qingzhou is gone. Accept it, Your Highness. I don't believe it. Let me go. I don't believe it, Your Highness. Remember your status. Your Highness. Status? What status? I schemed tirelessly for favor. Just to protect the hospital. Yet. I think. This is how it ends. Your Highness, who do you think Qingzhou did this for? Don't you understand? He sacrificed his life to protect the truth. It was me. This is Qingzhou. Let this servant give it to you. Yenner. When I first met you, you were that timid girl everyone bullied. Watching you practice my teachings, I couldn't help but scheme. Someone so pure shouldn't live in this tomb of a palace. So, you remember our first meeting. We've both been reborn. Why? Why? Why did you lie to me? Why? Huh? Why deceive me? This maid comes from a tribe in the northwest. Every Qixi festival, our tribal maidens perform the Zhixian dance. For their beloved. Tell me, child. Do you have a sweetheart? Not yet. But these palace days stretch endlessly. Later, I worried you wouldn't survive to leave these walls. With such delicate features, being a maid truly wastes your beauty. Eunuch Qingzhou, I beg for your justice. Ah. Serve me well and you'll want for nothing. But my heart burns with resentment. In our past life, I never should have let you enter this filthy harem. Given a second chance at life, I refuse to aid you. Because now I fear you'll still meet a tragic end. Qingzhou is guilty. First crime, violating palace rules. Second crime, offending my superiors. My life for hers. Qingzhou. I promise you. Your foolish devotion. I'll make them all pay. Your Highness, the Emperor just decreed you're confined to Yongchun Palace until delivering the royal heir. Do I need your reminders? With evidence delivered to our hands, how did that concubine Yan escape punishment? If not for that Ma family fool, would I be under house arrest? Trying to kill two birds with one stone is playing with fire. Serves her right to be banished to the cold palace. But Your Highness, what should we do now? Truth is, the last laugh is the sweetest. Fu Bao, once His Majesty's anger cools, he'll summon me back, won't he? He dotes on me. He'll come for me. Sister, I fear you'll die. Before the Emperor arrives. Impudence. Concubine Rong should save her strength. Umph. You dog. This consort was never kind, nor merciful. I relish when fortunes turn and grind my enemies to dust. Yu Qinyan. May you die screaming. I've already died once. What's left to fear? Don't celebrate too soon, Yu Qinyan. You're just the Emperor's replacement for the late Empress. Ha ha ha. A stand-in. Concubine Rong must be jealous. You think His Majesty favors you? He's merely placating the Ma family's influence. No. Impossible. You think His Majesty sees me as the late Empress? By accident? Lies. The Emperor loathes the Ma clan as Ma Shi's daughter. How could he truly cherish you? And your dear father, learning you're banished, plans to send your sister here instead of saving you. No. That old bastard. When I was a maid, I envied nobles like you. With your silks and power. Now I see. It's all hollow. Approaching death. Not one soul stays loyal. How pitiful. Yu Qinyan. Favored or not. In your final hours, not one true companion remains. How utterly pathetic. Ha. Ha 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 ha. So it was you. You viper. Seems sister finally remembers. Ha. Yu Qinyan. Ha ha. What changes with another life? Ha ha ha. The one who truly loved you. Ha. Still died. Ha 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 ha. You drove Wei Qin to his death twice now. Don't think I'll spare you. Kill me then. What changes? You'll still share the late Empress' fate. Sumomo. Send her to her ancestors. At once. You. What are you doing? You little bitch. I'll teach you respect. Don't come closer. Stay back. Don't touch me. You'll pay for this. Retribution? There's no justice in this world. Hit her. Harder. Beat her to death. Break her spirit. Ha ha ha. Only weaklings believe in karma. Your Highness, how do you fare? These nightmares. The royal physician prescribed calming tonic. Concubine Rong's body is disposed of. Don't trouble yourself, Your Highness. Consort Rong recalled her past life. Right before the late Empress died. Could the Empress' death be? Sumomo. As a palace elder. What do you know about the late Empress? This servant knows fragments. But discussing Her Majesty's death is forbidden. I dare not speculate. I command you to speak. Back then, the late Empress gave birth 2 days before the Lantern Festival. To celebrate the prince's arrival, His Majesty lit eternal lamps for 3 days. Yet in one night, red lanterns turned white. The prince never saw those lights. If His Majesty cared so deeply, why did the late Empress die in childbirth? Perhaps beauty invites tragedy. When Her Majesty passed, she bled for 2 days. Consort Wan Ping fainted weeping. You mean Wan Ping? You refer to Consort Wan? She was close with the late Empress, always sending handmade incense. Of all consorts, Her Majesty favored her most. This sachet's fragrance is unique. I come from a family of perfumers. Blending scents is my craft. Carry this, it clears the mind. A gift for our new sister. Could the late Empress's death be connected to Wan Ping? Sigh. You're the only one I feel at ease with. After the Ma clan was banished to the cold palace, they sent another daughter to court. They never give me a moment's peace. The Ma family has produced 3 empresses. Now that the Empress position is vacant, they're naturally anxious. My harem won't be ruled by the Ma clan. Consort Rong has passed away. What? She was perfectly fine days ago. How could she suddenly be gone? They say she suddenly fell into depression and took her own life. Enough. Have the funeral arrangements made. Your Majesty mustn't dwell on this. This was Sister Rong's fate. I've made you a new sachet, infused with cinnamon, to calm your spirit. Seeing this sachet reminds me of noble Consort Rong, who once gifted me one too. What a pity. The departed are gone. Cherish those still with you. Your words ring true, my love. Greetings, Consort Nanfei. What does your ladyship require of this servant? Nothing of great importance, I merely wish to inquire if His Majesty has summoned any consorts recently. Set your mind at ease, your ladyship. His Majesty's health has been poor lately. He hasn't summoned anyone. I shed my own blood to save Wan Ping and her child, leaving scars upon my body, now seeing newcomers favored, while the old weep neglected. This consort must secure His Majesty's favor. The Lantern Festival approaches. I should prepare thoroughly. What does the chief eunuch think? Were it any other occasion, this servant wouldn't presume to comment. But if seeking favor, best avoid the lantern festival. Red lanterns down, white lanterns up. The chief eunuch thinks of the new empress, doesn't he? The late empress died in childbirth. Doesn't that strike you as suspicious? Because the late empress died during labor. This is known throughout the palace. Consort lawn shouldn't court disaster. What if I told you her death wasn't accidental, but deliberate? You served her faithfully. Yet when she died mysteriously, you remained uninvolved. How will you face her in the afterlife? His Majesty's nightly activities are meticulously recorded in the bedchamber archives. Why would Fu Dihai send magpie patterns? Could they conceal secrets about the Empress's death? Years ago, the late Empress gave birth 2 days before the Lantern Festival. To celebrate the prince's birth, His Majesty ordered lanterns lit for 3 days straight, giving birth near the Lantern Festival. The late Empress delivered in June. How strange. Why did His Majesty visit the Empress's bed on her delivery day? How could this be? His Majesty cherished the prince so he wouldn't have acted recklessly. What truly happened on the Empress's delivery day? Perhaps beauty's fate is fragile. When the late Empress passed, she bled for 2 days. Consort 1 fainted from weeping, bleeding for 2 days. My belly. Nyo nyo. You've drifted through life alone, without companionship. But in my lifetime, I'd defy heaven itself. For one person. Not for power, nor for vengeance. You must act as if you know nothing at all. Mark my words. You'll never measure up to His Majesty. Your Majesty. It's you? Yenner, did you have a nightmare? Your humble servant greets Your Majesty. No need for formalities. Do you? I've neglected you these past days. This concubine understands. But today's punishment was severe. This sachet has an unusual fragrance. I come from a family of perfumers. Aromatics are my specialty. Carrying this sachet revitalizes the mind. I gift it to you as a welcoming present. Your Majesty's sachet is exquisite. Did Sister Wanping make it? Yes. She's as clever with her hands as you are. You two must get along well. Naturally. Su Meng Meng? This is hibiscus tea. Your Majesty? What's wrong? The late Empress loved this tea. When she was here, she often brewed it for me. I never realized your tastes were so similar. To resemble the late Empress. Is this concubine's honor? It's time for you to pay with your life. I'll clear your meridians, sister. Why harm my child? Sister, I didn't. Hypocrite. Face justice. Your Highness. What's wrong? Summon His Majesty at once. Say the prince is in danger. Your Highness. His Majesty cannot come today. The auspicious hour has passed. His Majesty is currently occupied. Why can't he come? Ah. This servant saw the deputy supervisor taking rewards to Tsuiyu Palace. They say His Majesty favored Consort lawn. That damaged goods. How dare she receive His Majesty's favor? That Consort lawn is a fox spirit incarnate. Looking at you reminds me of Zelian. She used to accompany me like this. This concubine will always stay by your Majesty's side. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. What's wrong? Call the imperial physician. His Majesty coughed up blood suddenly. The seasonal heat causes digestive discomfort. Physician, are you certain? If it's merely poor appetite, why would he vomit blood? Has His Majesty consumed spicy food recently? Never. How peculiar. Your Majesty, I'll prescribe cooling tonics. Dismissed. Your Majesty. There's something I hesitate to mention. Speak. His Majesty's condition terrifies me. This concubine fears. Fears what? Evil forces at work. My symptoms matched yours exactly. Summon the royal astrologer. Your Majesty summons me? I feel unwell. Blood won't cease flowing. Physicians found no cause. Do you see evil omens? Ah. Your Majesty. An evil fetus gestates. Demonic forces plague the palace. Evil fetus? By my calculations, it dwells southeast. Southeast? Besides my Tsuiyu Palace, only Wamping's Yongchun Palace remains. Could Wanping carry this evil? Your Majesty. If male, the child will destroy its father. If female, it'll die young. At this rate, it will kill its father. Your Majesty. Why are you here? It's been too long, sister. I brought this specially for you, sis. Sumomo is here. What is this? No need to be nervous, sister. This time it's not hawthorn cake, but roselle flowers gifted to me by His Majesty. The late Empress adored roselle tea most of all. When he sees me, he remembers her. His Majesty truly dotes on you, sister. First the violet brocade. Now these roselle flowers. The late Empress commanded universal respect. You, a vulgar maid, could never compare. I still remember my first visit to your quarters. The tea you served was this very roselle blend. That taste. I'll never forget it. But I believe in repaying kindness. Reciprocity is only proper. Nanfei, don't gloat. Even if you steal a day of favor, what does it matter? Soon I'll birth the imperial heir. My child will be the legitimate firstborn. Yours will be trampled beneath ours. Oh? Then I'll congratulate you in advance on your blessed delivery. Sumomo. We're leaving. Your Highness. Rise. Your Highness. Rise. I've just come from Yongchun Palace. Wanping, she's truly unsettling. The moment I entered, this pounding headache began. I've heard rumors too. Consort Wanping suffers greatly to protect her pregnancy. We must urge His Majesty to decide swiftly. Otherwise, during childbirth, best case, stillbirth, worst case, both mother and child perish. Even His Majesty's fate hangs in the balance. For the Emperor's health, I trust you'll persuade him thoroughly. If it's an ill-omened child, it cannot remain. Regarding Wamping's situation, how should we handle this? This is your Majesty's family matter. This servant dare not speak out of turn. Speak. Slams table. Calm yourself, your Majesty. Even a vicious tiger spares its cubs. If your Majesty executes the young prince, based solely on the imperial astrologer's verdict, how will you face the judgment of history? Your Majesty. We'll postpone this matter to Yongchun Palace. Your Majesty. What brings you here? Naturally, concern for your health. Look, these booties I embroidered. Aren't they lovely? Your Majesty? Your Majesty, what's wrong? Your Majesty. Your Majesty. I'll summon the physicians. No need. Your Majesty. Nyo. This useless servant. Get out. Exquisite craftsmanship. Your Highness, as instructed. I persuaded His Majesty to spare Wamping's child. His Majesty is deeply suspicious. After longing for an heir, how could he trust some astrologer's ramblings? But His Majesty remains indecisive. With Qingzhou gone, you're now his most trusted confidant. This servant doesn't deserve. Yet despite our efforts, His Majesty's health shows no improvement. Who knows how long Wanping can endure? But Your Highness, the child is innocent. I beg you to show mercy. Vice Steward, heaven watches our deeds. If the child perishes, don't blame this palace. Blame Wamping's incompetence. Sigh. Lately I've developed quite the craving for tangy sweets. Your Majesty, Consort Lawn requests audience. Bring her in. At once. Your humble servant greets your Majesty. Beloved, without you these days, I couldn't even muster the will to write. But here I am now. Your calligraphy is magnificent. What's wrong? I don't know why, but I feel rather queasy today. Queasy? Feud high. Summon the physicians. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Joyous news. Consort Lawn is with child. Truly? Feud high. Issue the decree. Consort Land's merit is unparalleled. She's promoted to noble consort. Your servant thanks Your Majesty. Sit, please. What? Lawnface pregnant? And elevated to noble consort? Your Highness, are you unwell? Don't touch me. I schemed endlessly to bear the imperial heir, yet remain a mere consort. That worthless nobody. How dare she rise above me? What I cannot obtain, she'll never keep. You're not from Jiangnan, are you? Eunuch Qingzhou, what makes you say that? Jiangnan's climate couldn't produce your magnolia pure complexion. If you fell ill, what would become of this servant? Just one sip. I miss you. Qingzhou. I miss you. Soon. Everything will happen soon. Farewell, beloved. Your Majesty. Your servant greets Your Majesty. Tears of joy for carrying the imperial heir. We'll have more children. Yes. Your Majesty still treasures Sister Wanping. You wear her sachet daily. Wanping has served me long. I cannot bring myself to decide. Your mercy does you credit, but with Your Majesty's lingering ailment, I worry endlessly. Then after Wanping delivers the child, send the prince away from court. Why does this feel so familiar? Zillion. Your Majesty. What's happening? No. Your Majesty. Summon the physicians. Hurry. Your Majesty ingested potent aphrodisiacs. Who dares administer palace drugs? What did His Majesty consume? Only Roselle tea, Your Highness. Then why am I unaffected? Roselle tea. Your Majesty. Might I examine that sachet? Ah. Rosemary combined with Roselle creates a powerful aphrodisiac. Who gave you this sachet? Now I know who poisoned Empress and heir. Bring Wanping here. At once. I greet Your Majesty. Wanping. I trusted you. Your sudden accusations terrify me. This servant is bewildered. This sachet contains rosemary. Mixed with Roselle tea, it becomes a potent drug. Your prolonged exposure to these herbs, combined with today's tea, triggered the reaction. Rosemary? Impossible. How could? Had the physicians been delayed, my unborn child would have. You'd poison Emperor and heir? I'm innocent, Your Majesty. The sachet contained cinnamon, not rosemary. This can't be. You. It was you. You swapped the sachet His Majesty wears. Yes. You gave him that sachet moons ago. So Jing Dian is who we've been waiting for. I didn't do it. Still making excuses? Back when Empress Ling. I was carrying this sachet when I took concubine number 2. After drinking hibiscus tea, the Empress miscarried early and hemorrhaged for 2 days. Utterly devastated. Do you want me to lose another child? If you won't confess. Yes. The Empress's premature birth. It was indeed my doing. I envied her monopoly of Your Majesty's favor. When Consort Lan became pregnant, I was jealous. So jealous I wished her dead. But today's matter was not my doing. Sister, you're a mother too. How could you be so heartless? Yu Qingyan. Stop pretending. The child in your belly isn't the Emperor's. Nonsense. Your Majesty. Every word I've said is true. Sister, have you lost your mind? Your Majesty, when fetching Lady Wanping earlier, I saw her maid sneakily burning medicinal herbs. Li Chen. Yes. Your Majesty, spare me. Your Majesty, have mercy. These herbs are potent, Your Majesty. If ingested by a pregnant woman, they might barely preserve the fetus. But the child will be stillborn or deformed. Take this traitor to the cold palace. Take her away. Lady Wanting pays her respects. Your Majesty. By the mandate of heaven. The Emperor decrees. Yu Qingyan is hereby named Imperial Noble Consort. Hush now, little one. Mother will make you shoes. Hush now, little one. Sister, by His Majesty's order. I'm here to send the prince on his final journey. No. No one will take my child. You can't. His Majesty only wants what's best for you. Your child is already dead in the womb. If we don't remove the stillborn, your life will be at risk. Lies. Ah. He's alive, still alive. Your Highness, please accept this grief. Humph. Another wretched servant. Oh. I remember now. You're that chef from Wei Qingzhou. No wonder. Even you side with this wench. You're mistaken, Your Highness, I don't serve the consort. But rather, the Empress. Ha ha ha. Who would have thought? A eunuch could harbor such affection. After you, Your Highness. Yu Qingyan, don't think you can deceive everyone. That child isn't the Emperor's. Ever since I became pregnant, His Majesty hasn't favored anyone else. Sometimes I wonder if His Majesty is tired. Until one day. Minister Chen, how is His Majesty's health? The bedchamber records gathered dust. His Majesty ingested something that damaged his vitality. Or. Sigh. Deputy Chief, remember to keep this secret. This concerns the Son of Heaven's dignity. Heads will roll. The Empress is hypocritical. Consort show is foolish. And you are the most vicious. My child. No one will take him away. Greetings, Your Highness. Physician Chen, in such a hurry? Where are you off to? Your Highness, His Majesty is coughing blood again. I must attend to him. The Empire. Pungent to the eyes. Excessive. Ruptured membranes. Aya. It was you. Then why are you standing there? Go now. Yes, yes. Deputy Chief. Am I truly wicked? Your Highness, in this harem. Who among us is truly good? Your Highness, in this harem. Who can claim to be good? Your Majesty, calm your anger. Protect your own blood. If Your Majesty acts on the Imperial Astronomer's verdict to end the young prince's life, the people will never accept it. Your Majesty. But everyone has someone they wish to protect. Vengeance begets vengeance. This servant has a worthless son, waiting outside the palace for a maiden. He says she's known only hardship. No one by her side. Yet he defied the emperor for her. Risked life and death. Defied all under heaven. That maiden. What is her name? Yennefer. Her name is Yennefer. He said, "Don't push him away." Then he pinched her cheek playfully. Then, there was nothing to be done. Then he grabbed that stick. From behind, whack. Against the wall. Like this. Inside, it hurt a little. Now it's just always so tired, falling apart.